When the Davison family comes under attack during their wedding anniversary getaway, the gang of mysterious killers soon learns that one of the victims harbors a secret talent for fighting back. This week we watched You're Next.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're back.
We're back, and not in the same place at the moment.
We're not? Welcome back to Horror Legend. I am your host. I
am.
Great.
I am the other host, Legend.
Today we're in a new location.
I am currently house sitting,
Yeah,
so we're making do for the moment.
It's going to be just for this episode in this new location, I believe.
We can hope.
So, beautiful backlighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, we're going to make do this week.
Yeah.
We watched.
I never make do.
This week we watched. I almost said the wrong movie. We watched You're Next.
You're Next. Yeah,
we watched You're Next. I almost said It Follows.
Oh, because we were talking about it so much.
Sorry.
We might do that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched You're Next. It's directed by Adam Wingard, who he directed a newer version of The Blair Witch. I think he did one of the Kong Godzilla movies.
I haven't seen those.
He did a movie called The Guest, which was also really good with Maika Monroe from Long Legs and It Follows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, more. I think Kong was his the biggest movie. It was more independent.
Yeah,
at least in the beginning. And it's starring Sharni Vinson. A lot of these people, I don't know if I've seen them in anything else, just because it is more independent. But
none of them look familiar to me.
No, except the dad.
Yeah.
Well, and the one who plays Tyree, because that's Ty West.
Yeah.
But we got Sharni Vinson, Joe Swanberg, AJ Bowen, who was also in Ty West's movie The House of the Devil.
Okay, that's what we might have watched today.
Yeah,
we'll watch it.
We're gonna watch that
someday.
At some point. Which is crazy because it's the first thing I think Greta Gerwig did.
Really?
She was in House of the Devil. And yeah, he's AJ Bowen's in that one. I feel like it's kind of like a group of people that helped each other make a bunch of stuff. Like they made You're Next together and House of the Devil together, and then I think a couple of other movies that this group kind of stayed together with.
Did this guy do Death Note too?
He did. Adam Wingard also. I think he worked on the Netflix Death Note.
That was bad.
Let's not remember that.
Like, that was bad. Did you know that was bad?
Did you know that was bad and whitewashed? Nicholas Tucci, Wendy Glenn, Margaret Laney, Amy Semetz, all these people. Barbara Crampton, who plays the mother in it, who looks to be about almost the same age as all of her kids.
Especially when she puts her hair up, it's like 10 years older, and then she puts her hair down,
and it's like
and she looks
15 years younger.
Yeah.
And then Ty West actually has a small part in this movie. And Ty West is the one who directed House of the Devil, X, Pearl, Maxine, The Innkeepers. Like, he's done a bunch of movies. Which we will get to the Pearl trilogy at some point. Yes. The X trilogy at some point.
I definitely want to do that.
Yeah. Because you haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen any of them.
I'm excited to do that one. Because he like, after this, I feel like dropped off the map for a while, and then all of a sudden it was X, and it just like went shot it out of the park, like crazy. But yeah, those cast of characters. This is more of an independent horror movie. Yes. It came out in 2011. It says. I think it got a wider release, and a couple of years after that, maybe. Because I think I remember seeing it after. In like 2012, 2013, maybe, but maybe I could be wrong.
Okay.
But yeah. We can get to that plot anytime.
Oh, is it a plot? It's really long.
Is it really?
Like, for once they decided to get very detailed on it. It is
for a movie that's only like an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
I don't know who writes these. Obviously, it's like not one person.
Right.
I think, are these like sourced, like crowdsourced sort of like Wikipedia
I was thinking, if
type
it's
things?
Wikipedia.
Well, no, this is IMDb.
Oh, I
So
mean,
I'm like wondering where these.
well, people can contribute to IMDb stuff if you, I think, have a certain membership and everything. You can,
Okay.
you can, because there's like,
Does that
if you look at the description of a movie, there's like 5 different descriptions of
Yeah.
a movie, and I think multiple people add those in later, or they've multiple sources that they get them from.
It might explain why some of these are like just leaving out glaring details, and then others are like, this is a novel. Anyway, so let's get started. Because in the opening scene, Eric and Talia are doing it. After they finish.
After they finish.
Yeah, because they wow, that was a finish. They show the finish. No, Eric gets up to take a shower.
Everywhere.
The whole hallway smells like.
The whole hallway smells like.
Eric gets up to take a shower while Talia heads downstairs to make herself a drink. She notices that the sliding glass doors in the living room are open. She closes the doors and puts on a CD, which is the song that we hear many times.
Oh yeah, I was actually going to mention the Dwight Twiley band as a cast member, since their song gets replayed 20 times in the movie.
Yeah.
Looking for the magic.
Looking for the magic.
And if you watch this movie, it will be stuck in your head for the next week.
Yeah, that's true. Eric finishes again with his shower and steps out into the bedroom where he sees something written on the mirror.
And if you see her face, she obviously didn't finish.
No. As he steps closer, he realizes...
What did you say? You were like, I really wish I just had boobs so I could walk around.
Oh my god.
And just my underwear with an open shirt, not really showing nip, and just like...
She has the open denim shirt.
Not just with the cleavage showing.
Yeah, well, actually, there's a point where, her boob is out. But
a little bit.
But just a little bit.
Just a little boob.
in some panties. That's,
the dream.
That's the dream.
With the long hair. Just get the wig.
Oh, and the knee-high socks, too.
This would actually be really funny, Rosie Photoshop. If it was like panned up and it was like, it'd be so, okay. It'd be so funny if we panned up and it was like an actual woman's body, but then when we got to the face, it was really...
Yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to do with Idiot Box, the last one. When I was in the shower. Someday y'all will see this.
Someday we will edit the 3rd episode of Idiot Box and we will have a link where you can watch the other Idiot Box ones that we made for their drag persona, because it was fun. Honestly, making those was so much fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I think the 3rd one was...
And we got the bloopers on there too.
Yeah.
Because even I messed up behind the camera sometimes.
I think the 3rd one was so good. But,
I could rant about it forever, because I got to recreate the shower scene from Psycho, and that was a dream of mine as a filmmaker. Quote unquote filmmaker.
Where he gets out of the shower. You're next is written in blood on the window. Oh, by the way, when they shoot through windows in this movie, unlike
you actually see the window. Unlike the strangers,
there's actually a window.
There's actually a reflection in a glass.
So
I feel like they drove that point home pretty hard.
They really did.
By the way, this movie is considered, and I believe it was advertised as, a big middle finger to the strangers.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It truly was.
Because I remember reading some reviews where they were like, yeah, this is a huge middle finger to the strangers.
It kind of was.
Yeah, a little bit.
So now we know it is technically possible to shoot through a window.
Yeah.
In a movie.
Not just with a camera, but also with a crossbow.
So... you can actually do that. Wow. When he looks down, he finds Talia lying in a pool of blood. Very orange. The blood in this is very orange.
Very orange.
Yeah.
Which was fine.
No, I liked it. I mean, I like
if you're going to go over the top with fake blood, who gives a shit?
If you're going to go over the top, it doesn't matter.
I mean, have you seen Sweeney Todd? Even Tim Burton's Sweeney Todd, the blood is orange as fuck.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, you kind of want it to be.
You want it to kind of tell that it's fake. Yeah. And it's like campy fake. Yeah. Like, which is fun. I think just a good fun.
Is she a Disney princess then?
Who?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh.
Because she's my favorite if she is.
I think she is.
I love her so much.
Just love it.
I don't know if she's problematic in any way. Helena Bonham Carter,
she
but
is.
I fucking love her because, I mean, she just goes to like red carpet events with her hair up in a clip. Just crazy.
Have you seen the
it.
Graham Norton interview where they're talking? It's like the cast of Ocean's 8. And because she was in that.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh my god. It's her and Rihanna are sitting next to each other, which is the funniest matchup. But she's wearing this dress that has like random cursive lettering, like all this weird stuff on it. And she's like, I never am invited to these crazy events. And Rihanna's like, because you wear dresses like that. Just start laughing super hard. Just like messing with each other. But it's true though. She wears the craziest shit.
Just
because.
That shit. Like eccentric British things.
Yeah, it's like if it's comfortable, fuck it, why not,
If I could be an old eccentric British woman when I get old, I would do that.
Helena Bonham.
I mean, there's still time. I could.
You could be.
I could develop the accent.
Move to England.
Yes.
Live in the country. Transition.
You can still do it.
Okay. Still do it. You've got time.
As Adam turns around, he's accosted by a masked man who kills him with a machete to the head.
Machete.
Machete to the head. It is not machete.
No, we say it like that, but this movie's very white.
It really is. Yeah.
Purposefully.
Yeah. Purposefully.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, the characters are the whitest things ever.
The whitest kids you know.
They are.
That's right, Sam Crater. We know.
In the next scene, Paul and Aubrey, a middle-aged couple, are driving to their country home. As they pass by their neighbor's house, Paul mentions that the neighbor recently left his wife for a co-ed. So they're talking about the two that got murdered.
Yeah, which is what explains why this, like, very older-looking gentleman is like, having sex with what looks like a 19-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, older and not attractive.
No.
I mean, in my opinion.
I didn't think of that. Sorry to the actor.
Sorry.
All right.
The character facts don't think you're attractive.
That character was not attractive. That these two random facts don't think you're attractive.
They enter.
We can say that.
I can't. No, I'm just
kidding. Wow.
I'm
coming out as straight.
They enter their country home, a stately mansion, heavily secluded deep in the woods.
Stately mansion.
It did look like a British country house. I liked it.
It also did look like one of those homes that they've probably filmed about 20,000 movies in.
It looked
I don't think it is, but
it looked familiar.
It did look familiar.
Yeah. As they're unpacking, Audrey hears a noise come from upstairs and is then startled by Paul, who enters the dining room where she is Jesus Christ. Where she is Jesus Christ.
Where she is Jesus Christ superstar.
And the amazing
Technicolor Dreamcoat. That's Joseph.
I know. Who enters the dining room where she's setting up. She asks if he was upstairs, and he says no. She thinks someone is upstairs, but he just brushes it off like a man.
Well, and I want to point out in the beginning of this, too, like, they're not terrible, but, like, the acting is very shaky in the beginning, and I feel like it gets better throughout.
Shaky's being generous.
Yeah.
It wasn't...
She's like, we have to get out of here. And it was just...
Out of here.
But it was, like, in the beginning, it was the combination of that shaky acting and the editing, because like she's like, we have to get out of here, and then it's like just a 3-minute shot of her running, like weekly running, and like, come on, and it's just like you could have cut it and it would have made it look a little better. But
I mean, I'm not. It seems like they didn't have a huge budget for this.
Well, no,
and
it was edited and directed by Adam Wingard. Like director was the editor, which like that's not always a bad thing. I just like I feel like the acting gets a little better as you can tell that the actors are getting more comfortable with what they're doing. Yeah. Later on.
I'm assuming this was shot chronologically-ish.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It does say it was only shot in 26 days.
Yeah, I feel like it would have to kind of be a little bit.
I mean, you're only in one location.
Yeah.
Like you might as well do it in chronological order.
Yeah.
Which I hear, based off of an interview with Olivia Colman, that shooting in chronological order is amazing because I mean, obviously it gives you a natural progression of your character instead of like having to like immediately jump to like, oh, somebody died, act it, from like a beginning shot, or like having to go backwards and act like you're new. Like you're what's happening.
Yeah. Just then they hear another sound. Paul sends Aubrey outside while he goes up to investigate. He enters the upstairs bedroom and is about to open a dark closet door when he is startled by Crispin, his son. Crispin asks why his mother is outside crying, which is a fair question.
Yeah, why is mom in the driveway being a bitch?
Paul and Crispin head downstairs. Once they leave the room, the closet door creaks open, revealing that someone was, in fact, hiding inside. Paul and Crispin, I just that name, meet Aubrey outside where she is confronted by Aaron. Oh, comforted by Aaron. Crispin's Australian girlfriend. Okay. It's funny because I don't know most of their names in this movie except for Crispin, because that name really sprung out at me.
Crispin.
But the rest of the names in this?
Mr. Glover, if you're nasty.
The rest of the names in this, I completely I didn't catch any of them.
Yeah, well, again, like, 3 of the characters last maybe 5 minutes. So it's not like it really matters.
Yeah. That's true. That is true. Which someone pointed out to me that I don't know anyone's names in these. Which I don't.
Somebody pointed that out?
Yeah.
With a comment?
Jazz.
I thought it was like a commenter on YouTube, but it's just somebody at work being like, so I've been watching it, and you don't remember. You don't remember shit.
I don't. Just.
Oh my god.
Comforted by Aaron, Crispin's Australian girlfriend. It is later revealed that the entire weekend is a family reunion of sorts, which includes Crispin's 2 brothers and his sister.
I think it's supposed to be their parents' wedding anniversary.
That's what it said at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's saying that now, but
I think it's because like it's not like revealed that they're gonna have a bunch of people over until
because then they start saying, "Oh, your brot's coming."
Yeah. And it's like, oh, we're having a family get together in the middle of the countryside because we're fucking bougie.
Yeah.
Again, my theory was if the girlfriend that Crispin was bringing to this party was black, this would have just been Get Out.
It would have been Get Out.
It would have been Get Out.
They were very white. It might have been not the movie Get Out, but just Get Out.
These people are white as fuck.
Aaron and Crispin are the first to arrive, with the rest set to arrive the next day. That night, while in bed, Crispin reveals to Aaron that his father was in the marketing department for a huge defense contract company.
Yes.
And the family is loaded. Thank you for the exposition.
Yes. Well, that's the thing, too, about, like, independent movies like this with the dialogue, a lot of it is exposition. If you know.
Yeah, the dialogue was not great.
Amazing in some parts.
Yeah.
But, like, because it's like, yes, my family is a part of a defense contract. It's very, like, okay, we get it.
Like,
Which I get it. Like, if you don't have a big budget, it's hard to, like, do things to, like, imply that stuff.
Yeah.
Rather than just have somebody say it.
There's an American Dad episode where she was talking to her sister. Thanks, sis. What? I've never called you sis before?
Oh, yeah. Then they're making fun of it.
I'm just establishing that you're my sister.
I just have to establish that you're my sister. Thanks, sis.
Thanks, sis. The next morning, Crispin awakes and heads downstairs where he finds Aaron sitting with Drake. I don't even know who the fuck. Aaron, I know is his girlfriend.
Aaron's girlfriend.
Australian. Aaron's the Aussie. Who's Drake?
Drake is the older brother.
Oh, the older brother. Yeah. The douchebag.
Because Felix is the, like, grungy brother.
Drake is the douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay. Kristen's brother. And Kelly, Drake's wife. Drake is somewhat arrogant and condescending and mocks Crispin for being fat as a child.
Same.
Oh, you mock people for being fat as a child?
No, I get mocked for being fat as a child. Actually, I mainly get mocked for being a literal bastard. The thing, God, well, it's just like their relationship too. Like they're just such bitches to each other. Like it's like, God, both of you are douches. Like
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, one of them ends up even being over stupid.
It's like, can we like douche this relationship, clean it up a little bit, because he doesn't. That was real bad. Come back to me.
That was bad. Erin goes into the kitchen where Aubrey is preparing dinner and asks if she needs help. Oh, which is hilarious. Aubrey, she just says, what did she say? I need milk. And then
I love the pause. She was she's like, oh, Erin, actually, we're out of milk.
It just looks at her like, so you're gonna do something.
And she's like, oh, okay. Like, can you go text the neighbor? But it's like, we're out of milk.
That was really good.
It's just the pause. It's so funny to me.
Erin heads over to the neighbor's house to borrow milk, where she hears that the Twiley song blaring.
I've been looking for the magic. It's been stuck in my head for fucking ever.
As she knocks on the door, the song ends and starts right up again.
Yeah, it's on a repeat disc, which is funny because for some reason I originally thought it was on a record, and I was like, "How's the record repeating itself?"
I know, right?
But then it's like, yeah, it's on a disc. It's on a CD.
Disc.
It's on a CD.
Yes.
For the Gen Zers out there that don't know, I'm just kidding.
I just threw away, one of those giant books of CDs.
Oh, like you actually had like one of those
the book, yeah.
That you put in your car, thing.
The huge binder.
The disc holder.
Yeah.
The fucking disc holder. What am I doing?
I just threw one out because I was just full of CDs. Because I'm like,
Spotify.
What am I doing with these?
Apple Music.
I kept like one that you can't get on.
I don't know. Sometimes I just.
Oh no! I think I threw away what I wanted.
I don't know about the CDs.
Shit. It's Pizzicato 5, that Japanese band.
Oh no!
You can't get it anywhere. There's like, oh fuck.
Hope
Okay,
it doesn't.
I think I might have.
The thing is, I have friends. Like my friend will always buy physical copies of video games because he's like, I just like having the physical media. And
I get that.
And I feel the same way about movies, to be honest. Like, I have streaming and renting and whatever, which is like fine, but like, I always picture myself having like a whole room that had like bookshelves of just like a movie collection and like
nerd.
Games. Yeah. Gay ass nerd.
Gay nerd. No, I totally get that. I'm that way with books, obviously, because my house has too many books.
Have you seen those TikToks on somebody's like, it's their whole room and it's bookshelves of movies and games, and then like so many like Nintendo controllers, PlayStation controllers. I've got 5 PS5s. I know. I wish I could be a rich nerd and just have like a whole room filled with like my old N64 games just on display and like all this shit. Like,
I would have a full-on library if I had money, for sure. Because I have two.
You'd be in the Criterion closet every day.
I have more books than can fit on my bookshelves, so they're just stacked. Like I can't. Yeah. I need real books.
Soon we might have the space to just have like a big bookshelf, which would be really cool.
I've tried doing the Kindle thing.
No,
I can't do it.
I've never actually tried to do it. My mom keeps trying to get me to do audiobooks, and like
I hate that too.
I feel like I could, but I like having the book.
I'd rather read it. I don't like being told the book unless it's someone who, like David Sedaris, where his voice lends to it.
Yeah, if they're reading their own book and they're like funny and it's supposed to be ridiculous, and it adds to it. Sure. Yeah, but like I don't know. Sam Neill from Jurassic Park reading me the book of Jurassic Park. I don't think that's actually a thing, but it'd be really funny.
I would listen to
but I would listen to Laura Dern read me Jurassic Park.
Or Jeff Goldblum. I mean, it would be like a 10-hour audio.
Oh yeah, the amount of just pauses.
That reminds me of the story.
He's editorializing.
It's totally editorialized. Anyway, I digress. From inside the house, we see Eric's dead body propped up on the sofa, so it appears he's just sitting as we hear Erin knock on the door. When she receives no reply, she heads back to the house.
She's like, whatever.
Okay.
Well, she apparently didn't need the fucking milk. She still made dinner.
That bitch still made dinner.
That bitch still made dinner without milk. She just wanted her out of the house.
I don't think she said anything about it. Huh. Plot hole.
Or she's just a bitch.
That's like a whole other element inside to her character. Then if she's
I just really need to find something for you to do to get you out of the house because I don't want you in this kitchen.
Yeah. Later that night, the rest of the family arrive. Felix, Crispin, Drake's other brother and his girlfriend Z, Pugsley, Wednesday, sorry, Lurch, Amy, the little sister with her boyfriend Tariq,
Fred Munster,
Ty West.
Yeah, Ty West.
Yes, Mary and Percy Shelley.
Which you can always tell the person who is like acting, but is super used to being behind the camera.
Yeah,
because you could tell like he was never making his face look forward like ever for most of it. Because if like me, when I'm behind the camera, because I do photography, and I think like being in front of the camera, people taking pictures, like I like find every way I can to not look at the fucking camera.
I despise being on camera unless I'm in drag. Unless I have like a costume on, or like if I could play the monster in a movie.
If I could be one of the masked people attacking people,
I would totally do that. Or if I had a gangly body like Doug Jones,
that
would be awesome. I would love to do that stuff, except that it seems really claustrophobic to do that much makeup. But
have you heard Jim Carrey's experience?
Oh yeah,
with the Grinch, how he literally went through Marine training because it felt like he was like claustrophobic drowning in that makeup, because of how heavy and how much it was on top of him. Insane.
That's insane. Also Tariq or Ty West. I didn't know he was. I think he's really cute. He was really cute.
He is pretty adorable.
He was really cute.
Yeah.
Never seen.
I'm really excited for you to see not just House of the Devil, but X, Pearl, and Maxine, because I feel like you're really gonna. In my opinion, I feel like you're really gonna like Pearl.
Okay.
Because that was my favorite of the three.
I'm sure I will. I've seen little tidbits of Pearl.
Yeah,
and
I think you'll like X too.
Honestly,
Maxine is good. I just don't feel like it's as good as X and Pearl.
Oh, okay.
But it's still very good.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll get your opinion on that when we can.
As the family sits down to dinner, Paul toasts the reunion of the family, and everyone's enjoying themselves. However, the mood is suddenly broken when Drake starts mocking Tariq's films, claiming that he enjoys commercials more.
This is what's funny is like Ty West is playing like a pretentious documentary filmmaker. And it's like he already is a filmmaker in real life, but it's like now he's playing a pretentious documentary filmmaker. And it's like both of them are annoying. Because Drake's annoying for constantly doing the whole like, I love commercials. I mean, that's just the art form now, right? Because like we don't need this whole
Drake's playing like the caricature of like an utter Philistine douche.
Yeah.
Rich white.
And then Ty West is playing the like stereotypical starving artist documentary person who's like pretentious about it.
Yeah.
And it's like both of these people fucking suck.
I do underground documentaries.
I do underground documentaries. And then you get the response of like, underground, what does that mean? Do they screen them underground?
Film them underground?
It's like, no, they're just intellectual. Oh, intellectual. like the whole conversation, I'm like, I want to support Ty West's character, but I hate both these people. Because I went to fucking film school with both these people.
He asked Crispin how he and Aaron met. Crispin, who is a teacher professor, reveals that Aaron was originally his TA.
See, but they did this really well because, like, he's like, yeah, TA, but we stopped because we were dating. So it's like normal.
Well, no, you really both of their characters are the normal ones in the movie.
Yeah, quote unquote. Yeah,
the ones that you're like, oh, these are the normal people, and the rest are like assholes who are going to get killed horribly, and they do, but. But they stopped dating because she was a TA, and Drake mutters while he was saying it was on purpose.
A little unprofessional.
What
the fuck did you say?
What the fuck did you just say? Soon the rest of the family joins in and everyone starts arguing. In the middle of all this, Tariq looks out the window and sees something. He gets up from the table and approaches the window. Suddenly an arrow bursts through the glass, striking him square in the forehead. And then everyone's still arguing, and no one really. People slowly notice.
Yeah, what I like about it too is because of how loud they're arguing, they don't hear the glass. Right? Mm-hmm. The only one that really does, because she's right next to it, is Erin, and she looks down and sees glass on the floor, and she's like, "That's weird."
Yeah, I like how she just kind of looks.
And then everybody just slowly looks up, and it still takes them a while, even though you can very clearly see an arrow in its head. But like,
do you know what? The glass was scattered across the floor and looked like it came from the window.
Not just set in pieces next to it.
Which is one better than I can say for The Strangers. Which was one of the parts, because there were two parts that pissed me off the most in that movie. The window and the fucking glass.
Oh, no, there's a bang at the door.
I'm so mad now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so pissed off. Soon the rest of the family.
Oh my God.
More arrows burst through the window panes, causing everyone to fall to the ground and seek cover. In the middle of the panic, Aubrey stands up and Drake moves to push her out of the way, just as another arrow breaks through the glass, hitting him in the shoulder. I like how the mom is just a mess immediately. Just a complete mess.
Oh, yeah. Already freaking out. The daughter's freaking out, going crazy because it was her boyfriend that got killed.
Yeah.
She's freaking out, panicking.
Yeah. Was she the one with the Lorraine Warren collar?
No, that was the douche's girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, one of them has...
One of them is like a young Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
So.
Like 100%, and it's not supposed to be in the 70s. It's 70s-ish then vibe.
I guess if you look at him too, he kind of looks like a young Ed Warren too.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Which is funny.
That's funny.
So,
well, when we watch The Conjuring, we can get so deep into Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
And their foibles, their funny foibles,
and a bunch of stuff that's come out recently
that makes me question them.
Maybe not the greatest, yeah.
They may not have been the best people, but
yeah, I'm like, why are you wearing that in this?
Why was she wearing
just the frilly collar? And I was like, this is not 1974.
It gave me a great Halloween idea, though. I really want to be Lorraine Warren for Halloween. Am I boring you? I yawned.
I don't know why. I just drank like a whole cup of cold brew. I'm still just like...
Now you're making me. I yawn constantly when we're filming, and I have no idea why. Because I don't do it any other time.
No, it's not like the movie made me fucking tired. No. You know me, I fall asleep during the movie because of my stupid sleep apnea crap. So I'm just like...
I think you might be narcoleptic.
Listen.
Because I was...
No, because like when I've successfully used this... When I've successfully used a CPAP machine, like I don't fall asleep in the car.
Yeah.
I don't fall asleep during movies. Like I feel like alert.
Yeah.
It feels like you've had an energy drink, but like out all the side effects of an energy drink. Like you just feel like
normalcy.
Like normalcy.
Normalcy.
Oh my God, I'm not constantly tired.
No.
I forgot my damn distilled water. Damn it.
The family makes it out of the dining room. While they tend to Drake's wound, everyone checks their phones to call 911, but none of the phones are working. Felix mentions that whoever it is might be jamming the signal.
They might have a signal jammer.
And it's funny that he says that now that I think about
it.
Right. Erin grabs her phone and sends a message to 911, revealing that she knows that they have to respond to that, but unsure if they will get a decent signal.
Yeah, like immediately whenever the dining room scene happens, and then you have her like, grab a chair, cover your head as you're running past the windows.
It immediately is clear that she has knowledge.
She has experience with some of this shit.
Yeah.
It's like everybody else's survival instincts out the fucking window, and she's immediately locked in. But yeah, she knows like if you text 911, sometimes it goes through as a voicemail, so they will still get it.
Interesting.
Which is a note for everybody else out there. If you're in a situation you feel like you can't call somebody because you're trying to hide, text 911.
I didn't really know you could do that.
I didn't either until this movie.
Okay. They decide that one of them should run outside to try to get to the cars. This part just seems so ill-conceived and not the way people would act, but like this part was written like weirdly.
Yeah, but when you notice who's telling her to do it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
She can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Amy volunteers.
Because multiple of them constantly are like, we should be running out. Why are we running outside?
Yeah.
Why are we running out to go to the car? Like, all of them. Like,
Amy volunteers. Crispin suggests that Amy get a running start and that he and Paul will open the doors at the last second so as to catch the killers by surprise. Okay. I didn't think about Crispin being the one saying, you should get a running start.
Yeah, because like, they're not going to expect you're coming out at full speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So Felix said it too.
Yeah. They open the doors and she makes it outside, but is immediately cut down by a length of piano wire stretched horizontally in front of the door.
And I was like, all right, Vietnam War, can we calm down?
Right. Well, the guys that are trying to kill them are ex-military.
Yeah.
So, makes sense.
He brings it up later. He's like, I know you guys served together, but I have. But yeah, cuts her throat open.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere.
They pull her back. It does look like latex being cut open or when they show her throat.
Which I'm fine with. Practical effects.
No, I love that. I love that. That's my favorite thing. I don't like if it looks too real, it bothers me. Did I say the story of why I don't like that? Like stuff that's too real. I probably said it on here already.
Was it during the bring her back one because of the knife in the mouth thing?
I don't know. Because I talked about San Francisco when I lived by the train tracks. Did I say that story on here? Did I say that story?
I don't know if you did or not.
Anyway, I saw someone get dragged down the street and cut into pieces on a railway, like in front of my window. Like
I didn't know that.
I just watched it happen.
Shit.
And I saw the trail of blood behind the train and like just a leg and like I just saw all the body parts sitting there. So it's kind of weird when you watch it. Because it's like
when it's fake.
It brings back I want it to be kind of fake because like I've seen what it actually looks like and it's not pretty.
No, that's scarring PTSD shit. Like that's not
a little. It didn't affect me as much as it should have. What does that say about me?
I mean, the only time I've ever seen a dead body was living down here in Phoenix, and we lived at a apartment building, and some guy jumped off of the building, and we were coming home, and it had swollen up because of hitting the street, but like the police decided not to cover it so well, so I just see this dead body laying in the street, which is fantastic. I'm sorry, it reminded me of the Simpsons with when he was like, and then another thing comes up. Like, anyway, yeah, made me feel real weird. I was not okay mentally that night at all whatsoever. Like, so I can only imagine seeing somebody get hit by a train. It
didn't scar me.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to be a cop or something. I don't know. Like it didn't like scar me.
I actually thought my photography and stuff. I thought about one of the avenues I thought about forever was being a crime scene photographer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know how you do it, but
yeah. Is anyone a crime scene photographer that is a viewer of this program?
Have you seen this program?
I don't even know where I was now. Oh yeah, she got
piano wire.
Aubrey is inconsolable and continues to cry in bed just as a man dressed in black clothes and wearing a fox mask crawls out from under the bed in a way that's just so theatrical. I love it. Like cats. Yeah. As Aubrey screams, Fox Mask pulls out a machete and kills Aubrey with a blow to the head. The rest of the family hears her screaming and rush upstairs, where they find Aubrey's corpse and the words "You're next" scrawled in the wall in her blood.
Good job of people running up the stairs too. That like slow.
That was a great shot.
As they're looking at the stairs just from top down. Yeah, that was a good one.
I like top down shots in general, though. Those are good.
We all like top down.
We do. The Substance does so many top down.
Oh, so good. Masterpiece.
Paul breaks down and is helped back downstairs by his sons. Kelly goes, he breaks down, but it's just not convincing. I thought the acting was not convincing there. Kelly goes up into the bedroom to see Aubrey's corpse and notices the window is open. She moves to close the window and hears something in the room. She peeks down under the bed and sees Fox Mask, the jump scare in the movie.
Yeah, like bumps, like or like he shoots up.
Yeah,
yeah.
Way too fast for being under a bed.
Insanity.
Frightened, Kelly runs from the room, screaming, and runs outside. Drake goes after her, but knocks the back of the arrow sticking out of his shoulder against the piano wire. Then he just grabs it and yanks it out. And he looks at it for a second and then passes it out. Crispin and Aaron pull Drake back inside the house. Crispin then tells Aaron that he's going to go look for help and promises that he will return. Kelly rushes through the woods and comes upon Eric's house. She sees Eric sitting on his couch and she screams to be let inside, slamming her hands against the window. What is she? She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And she's like, let me in. And the guy's obviously dead. He's not responding. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Also, I looked at that because I forgot that we had recognized the guy who played the dad a little bit.
Yes.
Apparently I remember him from because he was a pastor in United States of Terror, the Toni Collette show. She has like multiple personality disorder.
Yeah, I watched
dissociative identity disorder.
One episode of that. Yeah,
it's a good show.
Long time ago. I never continued.
Download Cody wrote it.
I have a really bad habit of watching like one episode of something and then never watching.
I could have sworn he was in some Disney Channel shit.
He seems like he's from Hallmark movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I just I guess it's like the main one I know him from. I mean, he's been in some
this way, like dying here.
He's been in a bunch of random like movies, like Hall Pass and Me, Myself, and Irene, and Something About Mary.
Oh, okay. So stuff like that.
Been in a bunch of random shit. Yeah.
He seems like more of a rom-com sort of actor.
Him is for real. But yeah, I had to look it up. It was bugging me for a second.
Eric, however, doesn't respond to her pounding on the window because he is dead. He is dead.
Because he is no more than deceased.
As Kelly continues to pound on the glass, the reflection of a man wearing a tiger mask materializes behind her. She turns around just as the person with the mask throws her through the glass.
It says throws her, but he punches her in the face.
Yeah, he punches her in the face.
Punches her through the glass, yeah.
Kelly, injured and bleeding, begins crawling on the floor. As Tiger Mask pulls out a maul, puts his foot on Kelly's neck, and slams the maul? I don't remember
it's
being
an
a maul.
axe.
Yeah, it says
it's literally a fire.
Why does it say a maul? Is that...
I don't know. But what he does, he does it too because he puts her head, his foot on her, and then he lines it up like a golf shot, and then hits her head with it.
He pulls the axe, not maul, from Kelly's head and then sits down on the couch next to Eric's corpse, staring at the body. So kind of the same moment that you had in The Strangers where he sits at the table.
The Black Man.
Just chills after,
Again, the masked people were the best part of that movie.
Yeah. I wouldn't say the masked people are the best part of this one, though. No.
Not the best part.
No.
She is.
Oh, she isn't. We'll get there, but Aaron is the best part of this story. That's the one that, if she wasn't in this, I wouldn't look. Honestly, I would be like, this is crap. But she really makes it. Tiger Mask pulls the expert. Back at the house, Aaron goes into the kitchen to gather weapons and grabs a kitchen knife. As she passes by a window, a hand bursts through as a man wearing a lamb mask grabs her by the hair. Aaron breaks free and stabs Lamb Mask in the hand, pinning his hand against the wall.
Against the wall.
Yeah. Lamb Mask screams. I'm saying Lamb Mask. Lamb Mask screams.
Lamb Mask. Please welcome to the stage.
Lamb Mask. As Aaron moves to get another weapon, grabbing the meat pounder. Meat pounder.
The meat tenderizer?
Yeah. Well, it says pounder here.
Of course it is. Who doesn't like a good meat pounder?
When she turns, I use it to crush ice. When she turns back to the window,
my ice tenderizer.
She finds Lamb Mask is gone. Erin goes back to the living room where she finds Felix and Z and is about to hand them weapons when another window explodes, causing Erin to fall to the ground, dropping all of the weapons.
No.
She looks up and sees that Kelly's corpse was used to break the glass as Tiger Mask enters the home wielding the axe. Now it's an axe. He raises his head and slams it down on Aaron, who moves out of the way just in time. Aaron then kicks Tiger Mask in the crotch and grabs the meat pounder. She strikes Tiger Mask in the knee, causing him to fall over, and then bludgeons him to death with the meat pounder.
Tenderizing that meat.
This is why I loved her immediately, and why I continue to love her through this movie, is she makes sure they are dead.
Oh yeah, it was never like, oh, I hit him a bunch, or I stabbed them once, and then I dropped the knife next to their body as I walked away.
Yeah.
It was
I'm sure they're dead now.
I was like, no, I hit him 20 times with a meat tenderizer in the back of the head. He's dead.
Yeah, she's making damn sure they're dead, and that is what I feel like.
That's what you should do.
I would do.
Yeah.
But
let me just make sure.
Yeah, I would go a little overboard. Felix and Z watch in horror as Tiger Mask lies dead on the ground, surrounded by blood and brines.
Blood and
brines. Aaron reveals Tiger Mask's face, asking Felix and Z if they know him. They both say no. I like that. You know him?
Does anybody know this guy? No, No, and he's like, it's kind of hard to tell, though.
So, Aaron guesses that there are at least 2 other assailants and that one is definitely in the house. Hearing this, Paul grabs a knife and heads back upstairs, seeking revenge for his wife's death. Aaron notices that he's gone and goes to find him, but Felix and Z offer to go get him instead. Aaron then heads down to the basement after Felix reveals there are additional tools/weapons down there. Damn, this is long. While upstairs, Paul searches for the other assailant and is shadowed by Fox Mask. Paul checks the closet from earlier and finds a sleeping bag, bottled water, and a bottle filled with urine, revealing that someone had camped out in the closet.
Can't go anywhere without my bottle of piss.
He is startled by Felix and Z, who try to convince him to come back down the stairs. It just reminded me of, this is dating myself, in Living Color sketch, where the guy has a bottle of pee all the time. Anyway. Paul tells him that they're being charged. That show is very political. It's very on PC.
In Living Color?
Yeah.
That's very good, though.
But it's so good. It's Marlon, the Wayans,
the Wayans family, pretty much.
The whole family.
Jim Carrey.
The Fly Girls.
Yeah.
Paul, what are we doing? Foxman steps out of the corner and slices Paul's throat with a machete. Paul dies slow, bloody, agonizing death as Felix and Z watch without emotion. That was when you immediately know that something's up, because they're watching without emotion.
Really?
Not getting involved in it.
You had to do that in front of me? Really?
Then he says that. You had to do that in front of me? Felix asks.
I just like this, like the killer guy just like has to, he pulls out like an arrow, like a headphone, and he's like, "Would you say something?"
What?
He's like, "You know what? Never mind."
As Fox Mask, Felix asks Fox Mask. That sucks.
Say that 5 times.
Why he did that in front of them. It is then revealed the assailants are working for Felix and that he's after the inheritance, which is worth millions.
Supposed to be worth millions in a defense contract.
Yeah. Downstairs, Lamask enters the house, finds Tiger Mask dead on the ground. He goes into a rage, turning the dining room table over and screaming. Aaron hears the screams, grabs a screwdriver, and heads back upstairs. Drake also awakens from the screams and is cornered by Lamb Mask, who is hell-bent on revenge. He approaches Drake with a machete just as Aaron runs into the room and stabs him in the back.
With the screwdriver.
Yep. Lamb Mask screams in pain and rushes out the front door with the screwdriver still in his back. Aaron tells Drake that he's blacked out. That he blacked out. That he blacked out. He asks, sorry, my mouth is getting tired. He asks about Kelly and not wanting to reveal the truth. Aaron says that she doesn't know where she is. Felix and Z re-enter the room. Both say they found nothing upstairs. Aaron tells Drake and Felix to go back to the basement to find more weapons. She and Z will make booby traps. Aaron and Z take some boards.
Boobies.
They put. I'm gonna start like just. They put nails and boards.
Yeah.
She's like, "Hey, help me out with this."
Yeah.
Then
it's very Home Alone.
Yeah, it is. And then Z is kind of like, "How the hell you learn this?"
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
she's like, my dad was paranoid, took us out to the Australian outback, and we lived in a survivalist compound.
Yeah.
Until I was 15.
So she learned lots of like ways to defend against zombies and such.
Yeah.
So
she didn't know she is Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downstairs, Felix reveals to Drake that Kelly is actually dead. Drake starts yelling at his brother, and then
Felix
starts stabbing him.
Multiple. That Vicodin he took earlier was doing wonders.
He's like, "Why won't you die?"
After like 5 screwdrivers in his body.
Aaron asks about Paul, and Z says he's upstairs and that he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah. And then Aaron wants to go up and check on him. Z says, "Oh no, I'll do that." And then Aaron's like, "Well, we can go up together." And Z's like, "I'll just stay down here. Never mind."
I'll just make more boards.
Yeah. But she goes upstairs, sees that he's actually dead, which, immediately things start clicking in her head.
Yeah.
then Fox Mask comes out of nowhere, and
Fuck.
she has nowhere to go. She jumps from the second-story window, landing hard on the ground below, and a shard of glass impales her in her left leg, which you don't notice how bad it is at first.
No, but the same thing with the arrow in Drake's shoulder, because when he finally pulls it out after he tries to run out of the house and it hits the piano wire on his back and it shifts it and he's like, he pulls it out. It's like a good 5 inches longer than you think it is.
But just like this, she runs
which
out
normally
into
is a good
the
thing.
Forest. Oh my god. She runs out into the forest and pulls an extremely long piece of glass out of her.
Oh god, that's the one scene in this
with sound effects. Yes, that is the one scene.
Because you think, it's kind of small. Nope. Nope.
Yeah. Which, if you have not seen, I won't even get into it. But if you haven't seen the interview with Coco Peru, where she talks about her actual real life near death,
almost getting cut in half
by glass when she was a teenager. Watch that. I can't remember who does the interview. Damn, can't remember.
Insane.
But anyway, amazing. Where were we? She's out there in the woods. She sees next to her, the screwdriver that was in that guy's back, but it's on the ground. So she's like, oh shit, he's out here.
Well, that's when he shows up and he tries to shoot her with a crossbow.
He fires, but she ducks just in time and makes it back towards the house.
I was going to say, unless you can fire multiple shots, the crossbow's not the most effective weapon.
It really is not an effective weapon for
like a quick kill situation.
Aaron crawls through one of the shattered windows and hides behind a curtain. Lamb Mask crawls through the same open window, avoiding the boards with the protruding nails, but doesn't see the other board placed closer to the windowsill and steps on a nail.
Home Alone's himself.
Yeah. He screams in agony as Felix, Z, and Fox Mask make their way into the living room. Lamb Mask pulls the nail from his foot. Felix complains about Lamb Mask bleeding on the carpet.
And he's like, you don't want your DNA everywhere? And he's like, I'll fucking clean it up later. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
It's like there's blood everywhere.
Everywhere. Lamb Mask, enraged, grabs Felix and shoves him against the wall, shouting about Aaron killing his brother, Tiger Mask. Felix claims he didn't know they were brothers. He just thought that they served together. So that's when it implies that they are military.
Yeah.
When Lamb Mask threatens Felix again, Felix, though frightened, states that no one will get anything if he dies, since he alone will receive the entire inheritance of his family's estate. He does, however, what's funny because he says that to those guys, but in actuality, okay.
Yeah. I was like picturing my husband.
He says that to those guys, but in actuality, like, there's the other brother, but he doesn't say anything about that.
No.
So he may not have said anything about it to them. I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, because they're all in on it.
They have to all be in on it.
Yeah, he knows. He's just out of the house because he's a pacifist.
Yeah.
He can't handle it.
Interesting. Because he's saying like
he just never ends up bringing up the fact that the other one's in on it. And I think it's because they still didn't want Aaron to know, just in case that like.
But he's saying like, well, I guess maybe they knew she was in the house and they were saying it for the benefit of her too. I don't know.
No, I don't.
Because him saying I'm the only one that's getting the inheritance, like.
It kind of implies that they're all in on it, but maybe he's still going to try to kill his brother later without telling him.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, her call goes through and her phone starts to be the 911 message.
Yeah, because they got the voicemail from the text message.
And so they're like, oh, she's here. And the cops are on their way. Felix agrees to pay the remaining assailants extra. Fox Mask grabs the machete and walks over to the curtains to kill Aaron. Aaron, weaponless, raises her fists.
And then immediately right in the throat.
Right in the throat. And then she gets out of the house. She doubles back and goes through another window. And then they think
tricking them. Yeah, except for the one with the axe.
Yes. Lamb Mask, once he makes it outside, notices the other open window and slowly approaches it with the axe ready. When he pokes his head through the window, Aaron stabs him in the head with a screwdriver, killing him, taking the... And now it says maul again, when they just fucking said axe. Anyway.
Mauls have not been popular since 1980, though.
It's 1680. While inside the house, Aaron sets up a booby trap by positioning the axe above the door.
Yeah. Boobies?
Holding it with a brick and some yarn so it'll
swings and hits somebody. Yeah.
Okay. She sets up her. Then she goes to the basement, and Fox Max goes after her, but she had set up a camera to take. Oh, there's a dog. I don't know if he guessed her.
Hi, Frank.
A huge dog.
Yeah, she sets up the camera. What I like about this is it's kind of a little bit of a reference to Rear Window.
Yeah.
Rear
entry.
Rear Window when the killer makes it, or the killer quote, whatever, makes it into his apartment, and all the lights are off, and he uses his camera's flash to blind him to keep away from him.
Yeah.
It kind of gives that vibe. Because when he gets in there, you can see him like trying to look and disoriented. Because obviously you're in a dark room, and it's like a bright flash, like just right in your eyes. And she starts beating the shit out of him with a log. She's a bad bitch.
She beats the shit out.
And at a certain point, you're like, "Who's the real killer in this house?"
I know. She heads back. At one point, she does have the axe in her hand before she puts it up.
Bring me the axe.
Looking through the window, really badass.
Yeah. Which they did use that shot as like posters. I think every once in a while was the shot of her in the window with the axe as like marketing.
She goes back to the living room upstairs, picks up the knife, not seeing that Felix is outside the house with a crossbow. He thinks he hits her because she like cleverly like.
Yeah, he like takes a shot at her and she immediately moves and acts like she falls to the ground like she got hit.
Yeah,
which she did not. Because he sucks ass. The fight that they get in though, in the kitchen is insane.
Z enters the kitchen where she finds Aaron, and they start fighting, pulling hair, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Felix enters and stabs Aaron in the shoulder with a knife. Aaron then grabs first she grabs because
she had boiling water on the stove, but by the time they ended up getting to it, it cooled down. So when she threw it at him, he's like,
it's just so funny.
He's like, "It's not even hot, you bitch."
Not even hot, you bitch.
And then she just like hits him in the face with something.
Oh, and then, I can't remember.
I think she hits him with a pot.
Hits him with the pot,
and then she hits Z in the face with the pot too.
She then smashes a blender over his head, like the glass.
She, at this point, because
when the blades are on his head.
when the knife comes in, and then she's kicking the door into his face.
Yeah.
And then she starts choking Z out or whatever, and that's why she can't really move or whatever. She's trying to catch her breath and can't do it. And then she smashes the blender on top of Felix's head.
And then the blades are like
and plugs it in.
And then she plugs it in and turns it on. Hilarious. So good.
This is back when people were actually creative with this shit. Like, I mean, even like the remake of Evil Dead, it's like you get those random moments of like creativity and shit, or like she's got like the turkey cutter, she got to cut off her arm, or like the blender. Like people were a little more creative with stuff.
Yeah.
The one I always hate the most is like anytime you have a nail gun and it's being shot at, people are always like, you have to put pressure on that and and it's like, who gives a shit? It's a fucking horror movie. Who cares? Overly realism. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, let it be fun.
Right.
You think just normal people know, like, I have to put pressure on this nail gun to get it to shoot out of the nail gun? No, shut up. Like,
and then Z's just watching this, and then she, like, turns her attention back to her, grabs the knife out of her shoulder and just stabs her in the head with it.
Oh, my God.
Aaron is exhausted and bleeding and sits next to the corpses of Felix and Z. She hears Felix's cell phone ringing. She grabs the phone and accepts the call, but it doesn't say anything.
With, like, the dumbest fucking ringtone music. Before this too, this is what I love, because before this is when the 80s like original score music comes in.
Yeah, there's a lot of 80s sounding music
because it's kind of like it follows with the 80s music. It's like recreating the 80s music for these movies. I like it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, and then Stranger Things kind of like beat it to death. Kristen enters.
I mean, it takes place in the 80s.
Yeah, but they like really beat it to death with like that very particular horror movie 80s thing.
I mean, at least this next season's the last season.
That's true. And plus, it does not, as things don't take into account with the 80s. It was 80s was really ugly. There was no like bright colors. It's like brown. The 80s was.
It's really the 90s that went neon, wasn't it?
Yeah. The 80s was brown. Crispin's on the phone and he's like, "Hey, how's it going in there? Everybody dead yet?" Because it's revealed that he's in on it as well.
That he's actually the one that came up with the idea.
Oh yeah, he came up with the idea.
idea.
Yeah, Yeah.
She was not to be hurt.
Yeah.
She
He
was
comes in
supposed to
and
be
he's
the
like,
witness.
oh, hey, honey.
What I love is and she drops the phone, so obviously he knows like, oh, she's the one on the phone, and she's like, wait, where's Felix? She's like, I stuck a blender in his head and killed him.
Stuck a blender in his head.
And then it's like, you were like, Z is like, also, where is Z? And she's like, I killed her too. It was like after the whole explanation that he does right here of like whatever, and like, you were supposed to not be harmed. You were gonna have it. You can pay off your student loan. We could get married, an engagement, and she's just staring at him the whole entire time.
Just staring.
And it's like because then she stabs him, and it's like another middle finger thing to the strangers, whatever. Because they're like, oh, because you were home, but then he stabs him. He's like, why? And she's like, why the fuck not?
Why the fuck not?
And then stabs him again, but then she gets shot in the shoulder
by a cop who shows up at the window.
Which, like, you could say, oh, cop's stupid, but the cop did just see her stab somebody, so obviously he doesn't know. Like,
and the most unconvincing looking cop I've ever seen, by the way.
It's just a weak ass.
She shot in the shoulder, falls to the ground. The young police officer stands next to one of the exposed windows. He mistakenly thinks that Aaron might be responsible for all of the killings. The cop returns to the patrol call and radios into dispatch about bringing backup in an ambulance. He turns his head inside the house and opens the front door. Aaron, with very little strength, screams for the cop not to enter.
No, don't! As then the axe trap
activates. As they would like you to believe in this, the maul.
Yeah.
The axe slams into.
Come down, and then it's supposed to imply that it slams into his head, and blood goes everywhere, and it says, "You're next."
You're next.
As the end credits. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
a long ass plot.
That was
the description for that long of a movie. Whenever even movies like Bring Her Back was like, this happened. Oh, we're gonna skip an hour. Then this happened.
Yeah.
It's like,
a movie like so nuanced. Like
Bring Her Back, and this is like every little step they made in the house.
That was not necessary.
Jesus Christ.
It was not necessary. Anyway.
Oh, I guess it's time for Trivia Corner.
Corner. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh god. Oh, I almost impaled myself on.
We're not used to this setting. So the primary filming location was an antique home that actually had been empty for 12 years.
Uh-oh.
I mean, good on you for finding that. It was a good location.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Especially to like make up a house that looks like, he owns it. He's got a defense contract, and he has a house in the country. Sharni Vinson, who plays Aaron, and Wendy Glenn, who plays Z, were actually best friends and roommates during the filming of this. They were already like before the end during the filming of this, they were already roommates and best friends, which is hilarious. But they get to fight and kill each other. It was shot in 26 days.
Okay.
Which I could see that. It's one location. You're filming in one location.
Yeah.
It's independent. Like, I don't think it should take that long. I think the longest parts of this movie that would take longest maybe the practical effects that you have to set up and stuff.
For sure.
And like the choreography for like fight scenes and everything. It premiered as part of Midnight Madness at the 2011 Toronto International Film Festival, where it was picked up by Lionsgate for distribution. Oh, see, there we go. It was not given a wide release until August of 2013. So it came out in 2011 for the film festivals. 2013 was the actual release.
Okay.
Which is, I think, the same thing that happened to Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, really?
Because it was film festival, and technically Chris Hemsworth made it before he was Thor, but it came out after Thor came out.
Oh.
Yeah. The majority of the film was shot with a handheld camera to increase the tension, which you can very much tell. But they didn't really ever use stagnant shots.
No.
I saw something on here. So it said the masks in the film were inspired by the video game Hotline Miami, which I've never played, but apparently they've got masks. Both Joe Swanberg and Ty West, who plays the eldest brother Jake, and then Tariq.
Yeah.
Were both prominent, as they call it, mumble gore directors. It's a horror genre that takes mumble core, but it's a horror version of it. So I actually looked it up because I wanted to see it.
Okay.
Mumble gore is a subgenre of indie horror films that blends the naturalistic, dialogue-driven, low-budget style of mumble core with the thrills, violence, and gore of horror. Films in the style are characterized by low-budget filmmaking, handheld cameras, improvised dialogue, and a focus on interpersonal issues, but with the addition of horror elements like scares, violence, blood. And then other movies like that are, it's Your Next. That movie Creep, which I still need to see, but it's
I haven't seen that.
It has one of the one of the Duplass brothers in it. But it's a found footage horror movie that's supposed to be filmed kind of like a documentary, but it is kind of like a spoof.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be horror. They also did a, I don't know if it was HBO, did the show, The Creep Tapes, which is like different.
Yeah.
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 The Last Exorcism was another one of those. But yeah, it's very much like low budget, like dialogue driven horror stuff. Oh,
They all have animal masks.
Miami
You can
Hotline.
see it.
I never actually played the game.
You can also Google it yourself.
So why is it called mumblecore? Unlike high drama counterparts, mumblecore films often feature non-professional actors and improvised dialogue, making their narratives feel like conversations with your best friend at a diner.
I see.
Some films within the genre, it's a movie called Drinking Buddies, which I've never seen, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than that. But yeah, that's mumblegore. It takes that plus horror.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. When Simon Barrett was working on the script, when he wrote the script, he was actually working as a private investigator.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. I think the girl who played Amy, because she just played Amy, and her name is also Amy Samets. She only worked on the movie for 3 days. An earlier draft of the script started with a man's dog being killed first. So you can see why they cut that out, because nobody's going to fucking watch that movie. Assistant director Adam Wingard had a really bad toothache during the entire film. Which is so fucking random. The Wolf Mask and Lamb Mask killers' names are revealed to be Tom and Craig, respectively, around an hour into the movie.
Yeah.
I think those are the only two. I don't see the wolf. Oh, no, yeah. No, they do. Oh, Tom is the Wolf Man. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there was at least one that didn't say the name of it.
Yeah. Fox? A lamb, a wolf, and a fox.
Oh, okay. So the Tiger Mask killer is actually Simon Barrett, who wrote the movie.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. Although this has the body count on it, too. The body count is 15, by the way, if you need to know. The original opening, as scripted, featured an old man who finds his dog decapitated before he is killed. The producers requested this to be rewritten as the scene appears in the movie now. Which, like, honestly, I'd rather see a bitch die than a dog. Just kidding. I'd rather see the girl die than a dog, to be quite honest. I'd rather see a bitch die than a bitch, you know what I'm talking about? Sorry, that was really stupid. Felix's suggestion to make a run for it after the initial shooting, and his suggestion that Amy run full speed out of the house, since he knew about the piano wire, it means he guided her to her death, which we talked about. Yeah, there's like a whole lot, just because this is like more of an independent movie, but I don't know, like the reason I love movies like this, and they're fun, like even like Evil Dead, the original and stuff, it's like so much of college kids that got together and made a fucking horror movie in the woods.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, to me, going to film school is a lot inspiring. It's like they got those really cool, like, forest shots of the camera moving the forest by literally strapping it to a 2x4 and just moving it around the forest. Like, obviously, when they did the remake, it's like, we have it attached to wires and it flies to the thing. We have a whole budget. But it's like, independent horror movies like this just give you the sense that, like, I could totally fucking do this. And it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Like, it might be a lot of work, but it'd be fun to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, a lot of people get inspired by movies like Star Wars and like everything else, which is great. That's awesome. But I got inspired by these just because of how doable it made it feel. How like it made it feel like you could really just like.
Well, that's why I got inspired by John Waters.
John Waters too, but John Waters
even
too.
More doable.
John Waters too is like even more doable. It's not like you think he was setting a bunch of crazy lights and shit.
A budget of nothing.
Yeah, and basically instructing your actors to do bad.
Well, I don't think Divine was ever bad.
No, like purposely bad.
Yeah, but Divine was never even purposely bad.
She was always amazing, man.
She was always amazing, and Glenn Milstead was always like serious about. Was truly serious.
Yeah.
About the acting.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
Divine's always been good, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Erin was not originally Australian. She was originally American in the first draft of the script. Kind of glad they switched that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then the house that they used was actually on a golf course, too. So can you imagine if they were really filming that? You're like just trying to play golf and you just hear people scream. That's such a I remember I saw this movie in the theater. And I think I remember when this movie came out, like 2013, because I think it was around the same time that The Conjuring, either 1 or 2 came out.
Oh.
I think it was The Conjuring 1.
Yeah.
So I remember like we went and did a double feature of this and The Conjuring, something like that. But yeah, I loved this one. It's independent, it's cheesy, it's campy, it's fun. I just feel like the reason it was like a big middle finger to the strangers is because you actually have a strong female character instead of like making her a baby and making the guy an asshole, which is like just such like, I don't know, stereotypical bullshit.
Yeah.
The other reason is like, I know this, like, people think The Strangers is fun, whatever. It's like it at times try to take itself way too fucking seriously.
Very much so. This did not
at all.
No.
Try to take itself way too seriously. There were serious moments.
Yeah.
And like obviously like fucked up moments.
Yeah.
But it didn't take itself too seriously, knowing full well that this is like some rich white family in the woods getting killed by these people because they want their fucking inheritance. Like, it's just ridiculous. You really think that like everything's gonna go perfectly in that situation? No, it's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be stupid. Like,
I like this. I think I personally, I'm trying to think about what I gave The Strangers, and I feel like it was a 3 for some reason.
I think you gave it a 2.5.
I'm gonna give.
I think I gave it a 2.
I'm gonna retroactively give The Strangers like a 2. Maybe a 1.5. I'm gonna be honest. It's just not a good movie. I'm gonna give it a 1.5. I'm gonna go back and give it a 1.5 because I just did not think it was a good movie.
I'm gonna say fuck you and give it a 1.5.
This one, on the other hand, I still don't think it was a good movie, and I don't love it, but just because of the strong female lead who was just a badass, and I always love that.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know, thinking about like what someone watching a horror movie wants to see, which I think they did.
Oh yeah.
And 2, it was a bit campy, and I always loved that. And the last thing, because it was like how you said, it's done on like such a little budget, and it seems like something you can actually do, you know.
Yeah.
And I like that about it. I'm still just gonna give it a 3 though.
Oh no. I was gonna give it a 3.5
because it's not my favorite, but it was miles.
Oh yeah. We're gonna give it 3.
Strangers.
3.5 nails in the foot.
Oh yeah. I'll give it 3.5 malls. Or no, 3 malls. Sorry, not 3.5.
3 malls.
3 malls.
3 malls
that are actually axes. Anyway.
But yeah, that was your next.
Yeah, thank you for joining this. I think this is quite a long episode. I haven't looked at the time.
We actually, I feel like we just needed to do a fun one again. I don't know, like, to be honest, like, because The Strangers was one that I really just wanted to do because I wanted to talk shit about horror movie. But it was also because I just feel like the next couple movies we did needed to be kind of a break after Bring Her Back.
That I needed a break.
I'm sorry, like, Bring Her Back was really good, but did that mentally fuck me up a little bit? It mentally fucked me up a little bit. That movie was so fucked. Like, very well made, very good, very well acted, and that's why it was fucked.
But I think I'm ready for another serious movie. Not as serious as that. Yeah. But another, like...
We're trying to think of, like, our next movie. If we're going to go independent more again, if we're going to start...
Yeah, I know.
Or if we're going to do, like, a more serious one, but... we will let you know on that.
Until next time.
In the meantime, please like, subscribe, and comment.
Do that too.
Yeah, ask us questions. We would love to answer questions on the podcast, people. Please. I don't give a shit if it's you asking me what my favorite color is. Or I don't know what I'm into. You know. Yeah. Thank you for watching, listening.
Yeah. Thank you. We're out of milk.
We are out of milk.
Goodbye.
Bye.